Good morning, little fish. Happy Friday, and even more importantly, happy Bend the Rules Day. I would love to see all of the wonderful things that you are wearing and the rules that you are bending today. Now, when we planned to have Bend the Rules Day today, it was not by chance that it coincided with a really special opportunity that we have in school today to share in a piece of learning that we are all doing from reception through to year 6. Today, we're exploring the word rules, and today we would love to take you on a journey where you have the opportunity to unpick some really important questions about the rules that we have in school to help you to know the right ways to behave, to support the relationships you have in school, and the right ways to behave to support you to be the best possible learners in school. And we're going to kick today off with a very special book that explores why it's so important to have rules that everybody understands. Now, to do that, I'm going to share with you my screen, which has got some of the beautiful illustrations from a very important book all about this. So bear with me a second, see how slick I can be at doing this. I feel a bit out of practice, as evidenced. Okay, I've lost my front cover. There we go, we're back again. Okay, so this is a beautiful book written by Simon Phillips and illustrated by Kate Hinsley, and it's called You Must Bring a Hat. And it's a lovely exploration of why it's so important that we all know and understand the rules, because without them, life can become terribly confusing. Here we go. I received an invitation to a party. You are cordially invited to the biggest, bestest, hattiest party of all time. Starts at 5:30 p.m. Wide Brim House, 32 Panama Avenue, West Trilby. You may bring as many extra guests as you wish, but you must bring a hat. Kindest regards, Nigel, host and fanciest hat judge. P.S. Seriously, don't forget the hat. The party depends on it. P.P.S. Try not to be late this time. Immediately I panicked. I didn't own a hat. And the invitation specifically stated that I must bring a hat. The party depended on it. I searched everywhere for a hat. But the only hat I could find belonged to a monkey. Oh, that's a lovely hat. Can I borrow it, please? Nope. I really need a hat for a party. I'll give it back. And he wouldn't negotiate. As he wouldn't negotiate, I was left with no choice. At least I had a hat, even if it was still attached to a monkey. But on arrival, the security was pretty tight. Invitation, please, said the doorman. Apparently there were other rules too. Sorry, sir, but we're under strict instructions not to let in any hat-wearing monkeys. Unless they are also wearing a monocle. Now, a monocle is like a single part of a glass that you might wear over your eye to help you see better. Often they're attached to a chain that attaches itself to a waistcoat. You'll see what I mean in the next illustration. Here we are. You can see Badger wearing one on his eye if you look closely. Luckily, we soon bumped into a badger named Jeff. He was just the sort of badger we required. I do beg your pardon, chaps, but are you by any chance after a monocle? Indeed we are. We need it for a party. I will lend this monkey my monocle on the condition that I may accompany you to the party. Invitation, please, the doorman said again. Sorry, sir, but we're under strict instructions not to let in any hat and monocle wearing monkeys if they are accompanied by a badger called Jeff. Unless Jeff can play the piano. Can you play the piano, I asked. Don't insult me, I'm a badger, of course I can. Jeff can play, I said firmly. I'm afraid we need to see that, the doorman replied. So they bring in a piano. Jeff was good, but we still had a problem. Sorry, sir, but we can't let this piano lending elephant in. He's not wearing a tutu. Just typical. There's never a tutu around when you need one. We sorted that problem surprisingly quickly. Surely now we'd be allowed in. But we'd failed to notice the sign. Under no circumstances is a tutu to be worn without the supervision of an accompanying penguin. Ah. Martin kindly helped us out, and as he was a very clever penguin, we were already prepared for the next rule. All penguins accompanying pink tutu-wearing elephants must bring with them a suitcase full of cheese. But it turned out the cheese needed to be sliced, and none of us had thought to bring a knife. And that was when I broke. Look, these are the silliest rules I've ever heard. Nigel clearly stated on his invitation that I could bring anyone I wanted so long as I brought a hat, and I brought a monkey in the hat, so technically I brought a hat and... Nigel, said the doorman. Who's Nigel? This is Felicity's party. This isn't number 32? Next door. Oops. Still, Nigel's party was worth the hassle. Even if we were a little late. I love that story. I love that story because it is full of all the ways in which it's so easy to become confused about what the rules are. Today, your teachers and learning support assistants are going to take you on a journey. We're going to ask you a lot of questions, and you're going to have some really fantastic discussions with your classmates. You're going to collaborate, which is something we've been talking a lot about in our assemblies this half term, to talk about lots of different questions relating to rules. And then at 2:30 this afternoon, we are going to get together live on Zoom to have a little bit of feedback from each of your classes. And I am really, really looking forward to seeing all your faces there and hearing some of your ideas that you're going to bring to that final session of the day. I hope you have a terrific day. I'm going to pop in and out of your classrooms at different points during the day today so that I can share in some of the discussions that you're having. And I really, really look forward to seeing you all later. Have a fabulous morning, little fish. Take care, think deeply, and don't forget, we want to hear from every single member of your class. So do make sure if there are some quieter people in your class that you do ask them to share with you what their opinions are. Take care. See you later.